Assalamualaikum, my name is Azimi bin Hasiman, number metric 23 DLS 23F2070. Today I'm gonna talk about conflict of interest in procurement process. First, introduction. In the procurement process, conflict of interest occurs when an individual, personal interest, financial, familial, or social interfere or appear to interfere with their ability to make impartial decision in the best interest of the organization. It undermines transparency, fairness, and integrity in the logistic and supply chain industry. Number 2 is definition. A conflict of interest is a situation in which an employee or decision maker in procurement has competing interests that could improperly influence their judgment, decision, or action regarding the selection of suppliers, contract awards, or negotiation of price. For the example, a procurement officer awarding a logistic contract to a transport company owned by their relative or close friends, even though another company offer better service or price. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Rehan and my metric number is 23 DLS 23F2080. Now I'm going to talk about the types of conflict of interest. There are three main types of conflict of interest. The first one, actual conflict of interest. When a person private interests directly affect their duties. For example, a procurement manager secretly owns shares in a supplier company. The second, perceived conflict of interest, when others believe that someone's decision may be influenced by personal interest, even if it's not true. Example, a staff member evaluating bids from their former employers. The third, potential conflict of interest, when a person's future interest could influence their current decision. Example, a procurement officer negotiating for a future job with a supplier currently bidding for a contract. These types can seriously affect the organization, which leads to the next part, the causes of conflict of interest.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sharivin Ganesan from DLS 4B. My matrix number is 23DLS 23F2034. Now, I want to talk about causes and effects in conflict of interest in procurement. Conflict of interest in procurement happens when a person makes decisions based on personal benefit instead of what is best for the company. The main causes include weak procurement policies, a poor ethical culture in organization, personal relationships with suppliers, financial incentives such as bribes or gifts, and lack of transparency in the selection process. These conflicts bring serious effects. Firstly, the company may face many losses because they might pay higher prices or end up with low quality products. Secondly, the company's reputation and trust will be damaged. Third, there can also be legal consequence if corruption is proven. Besides that, employee morale will drop because honest staff will feel demotivated. Lastly, conflict of interest creates unfair competition because genuine suppliers will lose chances. Therefore, to prevent this issue, companies must practice strong ethics, follow clear policies, and ensure procurement decisions are transparent and fair. My teammates will now explain more than ethical practice and social responsibility. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Kishore. My matrix number is 23DLS23F2032. In my part, I am going to explain about ethical behavior and preventive measures. To maintain ethical behavior and social responsibilities, organizations should disclosure. Employees must declare any personal connection or interest. Transparency. Keep fair process for bid evaluations. Accountability. Record all procurement decisions properly. Separation of duties. Different people should handle approval, purchase, and payment, training and payment. Training and awareness. Regular workshops on ethics. Besides that, preventive measures include establishing a clear conflict of interest policy, setting up an ethics committee, using e-procurement system for transparency, and providing whistleblower channels for staff to report unethical behavior safely. Now, my teammate will share about current and future issues related to procurement.
Hello and good morning to my dear lecturer and my friends. My name is Harunraj, son of Maniana. As my part, I want to talk about the current and future issues with conclusion. The current issue in procurement is global supply chain disruption. Events such as COVID-19, the Russia-Ukraine war, and rising fuel price have caused major delays and higher costs in logistics. Companies struggle to get materials on time and procurement officers must find new supplier quickly. As for the future issue, it is sustainable and green procurement. This means companies must choose suppliers that support environmental goals such as using renewable energy, electric vehicles, and recyclable packaging. Although green procurements cost more at first, it benefits the company in the long term by improving the reputation and reducing operational costs. In conclusion, conflict of interest in procurement can damage trust and performance. Practicing ethics, transparency, and sustainability ensures fairness and strengthens the organization's success. And that's all from me. Thank you.